Yeah, he's back there. He's going to give me the thumbs up here in a minute.
Tell him to go away. And then he remembered.
Okay. I'd like to call to order the Lake Mills Public Works Board meeting of October 14th. Betsy, would you do the roll call, please?
Mr. Fritsch?
Present.
Mr. Shar?
Aye.
Mr. Pickard? Mr. Reich?
Here.
Mr. Temperley?
Here.
Mrs. Wolf?
First up is correction and/or approval of the minutes of August 9th, 2014. Is there a motion and a second?
I move to approve the minutes as written.
I'll second it.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Minutes are approved. Next on the agenda is questions and public comment. And I just see staff here tonight. Next is election of a chairperson. So I entertain a motion to nominate somebody for chairperson.
I'll move Mark since he's not here.
I'll second.
We have a motion and a second. Any other nominations? Nominations are closed. So on the motion to nominate Mark Picard as Public Works Board Chairperson, Betsy, could you call the roll?
Mr. Shar?
Aye.
Mr. Reich?
Aye.
Mr. Temperley?
Aye.
Mr. Fritsch?
Aye.
Way to railroad a guy who's not here.
That's the penalty.
Just
he
a point
gets.
of order, he doesn't have to be present here, does he? I know
No.
some meetings.
does not.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Next
I'm
up,
glad of that. I'll teach him to leave. Poor sucker.
next on the agenda, election of vice chairperson. I'll entertain a motion to nominate somebody for vice chairperson.
I would nominate Todd Temperley.
Second.
I'm sorry, who made the second?
Mr. Reich.
Mr. Reich, thank you.
Any other nominations?
It's my dad.
All right.
Mr. Reich.
Nominations are closed. So on the motion to elect me as vice chairperson, Betsy, could you call the roll call?
Mr. Reich?
Aye.
Mr. Temperley?
Aye.
Mr. Fritsch?
Aye.
Mr. Shar?
Aye.
Motion passed 4-0.
Next up, a bus tour of potential capital improvement and program sites. The public is invited to tour the potential capital improvement program sites on the bus with the Public Works Board and city staff. We are going to depart and return to City Hall, and this is just a tour, and we are not going to be making any decisions. Do I need a motion to leave, or are we just
No, I think we can just leave.
Recess.
recess? All right, we're going to recess to go on a bus tour.
The bus will be about another 10 minutes. We sailed kind of fast.
Oh, okay. We could do recommendations for future agendas. Does anybody have any pressing issues from anybody you've talked to?
Are there any issues coming up?
We have to finish up that impact report, that impact fee report, and then we have to make a determination to hire someone to finalize the dollar values on or the impact fee values on that. And we have both water and wastewater fees. So those will be coming forward. We'll probably have, well, I know we'll have the Rock Lake Luxury Apartments back for review, probably at the November meeting.
Is that the one that wants to waive the impact fees?
He's the one that's been, yes, he's been the one trying to get the impact fees either reduced, waived, or eliminated.
Is that the one out on V there?
Yeah.
Yes.
Between Tyranina and Interstate,
Yes.
where we discussed access to it.
Right.
We have the dam that'll be moving forward. The council will be approving the contract for the design at their next council meeting, or have the opportunity to.
For the dam?
Yes, and then that, we'll probably see a couple of those here before it's finalized, and we're shooting for February.
Was there any kind of consensus on the survey done?
Well, the majority wanted the dam upgraded and the spillway opened, but it was close between just upgrading the dam and opening the spillway. The council opted for option C, or option D, or 4, how you ever want to look at it, in the fact that they want to take some option between B and C.
Want to modernize the spillway and the dam and open it up.
Yep.
Not
But at
just-
what level is going to be discussed? I mean, the spillway is the most expensive part. And so
Real.
you go from a $400,000 dam project to $1 million dam project, depending on how much spillway you want to do. And
Is that mostly due to the fact that, can we really talk about this?
not really.
Will that come before us as a recommendation to the council?
You'll probably get to see the initial designs and make some recommendations on it. That'll eventually end up at the council, yep.
All right. So we'll get a chance to talk about that later.
Any issues coming up with electric other than rates and stuff like that, as far, or streets, or, have we, salt, is that going to be an issue this winter?
I don't think salt will be an issue, depends on how much snow we get, but we've really moved to reduce our salt. We pre-wet now. I think we'll be able to do some brine this winter. So, those two are substantial improvements in reducing the amount of salt that you're going to use. So I think from an overall standpoint, we should be better off than, as far as salt usage, as we've ever been. And
Has the price per ton gone, I had heard in some areas it's gone way up. How was it this summer? Did you guys buy some this summer?
We did, and the price has gone up slightly, probably 10% or less, last few years. We got an email from the salt company that the quantity of salt is not going to be an issue. Transportation of salt is going to be an issue.
Because of the railroads?
The railroads, the ships, and the dump trucks.
I don't think people listening can hear you, but pretty much the superintendent, is that your correct title, has stated that the price has
Public Works
gone up.
Director.
Public Works Director has said the price of salt has gone up 10%. And the freight rail industry is way behind in their shipments, and there may be a short supply.
actually, I don't think they're behind in their shipments, but the price has gone up because of frac sand and oil being shipped out of
Oh,
North
yeah.
Dakota and frac sand being shipped from here. And then construction has gone up so much in the last year that dump trucks were hard to get a hold of. They were actually paying premiums to get a hold of dump trucks. So being able to get your materials moved this year has been an expensive option, even though the price of fuel has gone down.
Right. So,
Oh, yeah. There are a couple things that we'll also be looking at. Discharge permits, the report on the thermal is all done, and we reviewed that here, but that'll be part of our discharge permit as we upgrade that. We also have been doing a lot of research on the issue that we dealt with before, and there are certain discharges to the wastewater system that are causing severe problems at our wastewater treatment plant. And we kind of, well, I think we've located all three of the issues. And so we'll be back probably with a request to make, technically, based on the ordinance, we could raise the rates on 3 businesses, but we'll bring it to you and let you handle
that's,
that.
okay, that's good.
4 businesses.
Right.
So that'll be coming before you probably in the next month.
So
Well,
the bus.
Should be getting pretty close.
All right, well, we're going to go into recess for a bus tour.
I think they were going to pull out front.